Hello, hello everyone, MVL here, and today we are going to unbox the Renovation Collection 1 on the Evercade. I will also be playing a selection of these games, 12 games, so we may not get through all of them in this stream, but I will be playing this on stream through the Evercade VS as well. Very excited about this particular cartridge and the games included. It has a bunch of notable games on this, and as you can see, featured prominently on the front is Valis as well. But one of the more expensive and collectible games from this I have on the Mega Drive here, and that is Gaia Res. So Gaia Res is included. This is my copy. Actually, this copy I have here is the Japanese box, but in actual fact, the cartridge inside is the American cartridge. That's just how I got that. But regardless, this game is fairly expensive these days. This collection is very inexpensive. In the UK, it goes for about $17.99 from somewhere like Funstock, and overseas, I believe it's like $19.99 or something like that. So very cheap to get your hands on this collection, and it includes a bunch of great games. So I'll read through the games it includes, then we'll break the seal on this, take a look inside. All of the Evercade collections thus far have included a full color manual to give you details on controls and the games included and things like that, and a little information. So we'll take a look at this. This includes, of the 12 games included, 16-bit games. We have Arcus Odyssey, Beast Wrestler, we have Dino Land, we have El Viento, we have Exile, we have Final Zone, of course we have Gaia Res, we also have Grandia, we have Soldis, and we have Trazia, and Valis 1 and Valis 3. There's always hope, of course, that Valis 2 and 4 may appear on a later collection. Now, about the Valis games, I believe these will be the Mega Drive versions as opposed to other versions like the PC Engine versions. I would like to see potentially in future, perhaps on the box art, the packaging, and even on the system itself maybe, to inform the user of what versions of the games are on these. In particular, that will help, I think, when it comes to the arcade versions and the regular versions of games moving forward. But in particular, when you have games, for example, on like the Mega Drive and the Super Nintendo, I think, if I'm not incorrect here, for games like Earthworm Jim, they had the first game and its follow-up game, the sequel, were different system versions. So it would be nice to keep track of that, of course, but there is also the possibility that they may not be allowed to use names like the Mega Drive, as in Genesis from Sega, or the Nintendo name. So that's a possibility. But anyway, without further ado, let's break into this. Now, I may well need some scissors to at least break the seal momentarily, but we'll see if I'm able to get into it with just my nails here. And as a matter of fact, I will need some scissors. So we're going to do a little bit of scissor in here. And unlike the last unboxing video which I posted on April 1st, this is not an April Fool's video. This is going to be a proper unboxing of the Renovation collection. And can I just say about my April Fool's video that the Play Asia Pam sticker included. The Pam VTuber from Play Asia and their assistant actually did comment on that video, which I found was pretty awesome. And they featured that on their social media as well, which is awesome. Anyway, enough of that. Here's the Renovation Collection 1 with 12 games included. Here's a look at the front cover right here, as you can see. Very nice artwork. And on the back here, you can see some of the games that are included in this collection. The packaging, of course, is the red packaging, which is indicative of the console versions of games. They've newly introduced a purple packaging, which denotes the arcade versions as well. And as I understand, there are some more arcade carts coming on the way. We've had announced after this collection that there's at least 3 more, I believe, console collections coming. One of them is a Gremlin collection, which has Zool on, which I also have on the Mega Drive, but I'm more familiar with that on the Amiga computer. I believe that will be the Mega Drive version as well. And they have another Intellivision collection, I think, and another collection after that coming. So very cool stuff. So let's open this up and have a look on the inside. So on the inside we have the cartridge itself, and as I mentioned, the manual. Very cool to get these manuals with full colour and a little information about the games in them as well. Ready to play together. Of course, the gimmick of the VS, other than the fact it's 1080p on the big screen, is that you can plug in multiple controllers to play it with multiple people. And I actually will say, I believe you can plug in the Sega Mega Drive Mini controller in this, and it will work, which is pretty awesome, because that controller doesn't actually work, at least that I have tried with other things, like the D-pad doesn't seem to work, but it does, from what I've heard, works on this. I know the PlayStation Classic Mini controller works on the VS, which is very cool. You could use that to play Worms. And yes, that would be good use for that controller. I actually have the 8BitDo Mega Drive controller as well. I might have to try that on this as well, see how it works. The button mapping on this is very simple, a lot more simpler than other systems I have used as well, especially when you're on the PC side. So yes, here's the manual. We'll have a look at a couple of pages in here, and here's an introduction about Renovation. I like that you get a little bit of information about the games proper in these manuals, and it's just such a dying art, the video game manual. It's something that I really love to be included in my games, and it's just, if anything, just to have the controls at your grasp, to be able to instantly know what stuff is. There's some pretty rare games to get your hands on included in this collection, to be honest, which is very cool. So there's a couple of pages from the manual right there. And then, of course, here is the cartridge, Renovation Collection 1 right here. And it has a red font on the back. There you go. Number 23 on your numbered collection. And yeah, they have so many of these actually. It's gonna start to take up space in your game room, but still very cool, very cool. And so many games that figuring out what game is on which cartridge is going to be a thing moving forward. These cases as well, by the way, these cases are very good. I like these clamshell cases. The only one I've had an issue with is the Worms one, which keeps opening. Like, the Worms games want to be played all the time, but I think that's because there was a poster in that as well, and it was a little too much inside of there for it to remain closed. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and switch over to the capture screen right now, and we're going to put this game in. Now, the VS console, I actually keep forgetting that you need to hold on the power button to get that going. So we've got that already set up. Here it is right here. It's all set up. We're going to put the cartridge right in there, and we'll be good to go. Hopefully without any technical issues as we move on to the capture screen right now. Alright, still working, which is always good to see. I'm going to go ahead and put the cartridge in, and we'll see how that appears on the main menu. Alright, so that worked no problem. And we are ready to go. Got my setup all ready here, I should say. As I just quickly adjust the screen. My other monitor always, I turn it off when I'm showing the rest of the packaging so it doesn't reflect on that. So now that we are into the game, we can reflect on that. We have the games I mentioned, and now I'll show you properly. I believe these are mostly the American artworks for these games, as was the case in other games in these collections. We have Arcus Odyssey, Beast Wrestler, Dino Land, El Viento, Exile. Hey Yuko, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. We also have Final Zone there, Gaia Res, Grandia, Soldice, which I believe also I have on Mega CD in a combo pack with Cobra Command. Hey, appreciate you dropping by, Yuko, and thanks for hitting the like, appreciate it. And we also of course have Valis and Valis 3. Now, like I mentioned, I believe these to be the Mega Drive versions of these games. So we'll go ahead and we're going to try out some of these games right now. When I do, I will switch the overlay which I have set up to more match the sizing of the games as well. So there's that. There's a number of options here to mess with the visuals, but I like to just have a black border around everything. But yes, I will be adjusting in the program I use to stream. I will adjust my overlay slightly when I start to play some of these games. So let's give the first game a go here, Arcus Odyssey. The followers of the evil sorceress Castamira have stolen the sword of Leity, and it's up to 4 brave Arcusians to get it back before Castamira is resurrected. Take on the role of swordsman Jeddah, warrior maiden Erin, archer Diana, or magician Bede, and save the land. Oh, read more. There's more! From darkness! From darkness. Very important, very important. From darkness. Right. Okay. Controls. Right. I actually really like that this is a thing, that you can see the at least the default controls here. Hey Henry, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Appreciate you dropping by. We're playing some Renovation games here. I believe most of these will be Mega Drive versions. I would like it to say above, like where it says Action RPG 2 players and the release date, 1991. I would like it to say the system it's from. But, you know, I don't know if they're able to use the system names there, so that's fair. So we can, with the cross button, or X button in this case, this is the limited edition black controller. You're good, Henry? That's good to hear, my friend. I'm doing good. I'm very excited for this collection, I have to say. Very excited. So we open our status screen with that button. The A button uses the item or cast a spell, and the B button can attack or you hold it to defend. Now, of course, those used to NES controllers will probably want the B and A button the other way around for certain games. You can change that in the button mappings, although it won't reflect on this. But you could also put another controller in where they are listed the other way around, of course. I know you could definitely put in like an arcade stick, for example. Some of these games would probably work pretty well that way. But let's go ahead and give Arcus Odyssey a go. I'll do a little while on a bunch of games as I switch through them, and we'll see what these are like. Many of these games are very collectible and expensive, and a bunch of them I haven't played, so it's pretty cool. Playing Onimusha, Henry? Hey, that's awesome. You know, voice acting is definitely, you know, there's so many games that, like, the voice acting, like Resident Evil, for example, which is another popular one. I know that, for example, what I'm doing right now for the Resident Evil fan may be a little bit out of their depth of field, shall we say. But the Resident Evil game is very famous for its voice acting, and that's, you know, part of the charm of it. Anyway, I'm going to go into this game without any further ado and move on to my other screen setup here. Seamless that was. I'm going to forget to switch that around several times, I imagine. I'll also say that I haven't updated the... I haven't even closed the cartridge door, actually. But I haven't updated the Evercade in any way. So if there are any technical issues, which I don't imagine there will be, I haven't updated it yet. Oh, that scroll in there. Very cool intro. Reminds me of Castlevania a little bit. Now, if you're wondering about that distortion at the top of the screen, that was very common on Mega Drive games. Very common. Like, that's a thing the console does. A long time ago, a sorceress named Castamira lived in a place called Arcus, and she plotted a scheme to destroy the whole world. The sorceress planned to use her dark magic to remake the world according to her own design. She conquered many lands and brought chaos to the lives of innocent people everywhere. Many brave warriors died trying to stop her, but only one person had the courage and strength to confront the sorceress. White text on a very bright background there. That was a struggle. I love these intros though. A good princess called Leity rose up to stop the wicked Castamira. Leity commended the magical powers, light, and brought the forces to bear on Castamira. Leity and Astronomia clashed in the most powerful battle ever, recorded in ancient history. The shock waves from the battle utterly destroyed the lands around them. You know, my TV is actually quite a lot brighter than the screen that I have on my computer, so the text blended in there a little bit. Look at this action sequence though, pretty awesome. Whoa, look at that scaling, that sprite scaling there. This music as well. After days of fighting, Laertes was victorious. Castromia was confined to the Dark World. In order to seal Castromia's fate, Laertes forged a magical sword that would bind Castromia forever. This sword, named to be called the Power of the Laertes, this sword has been guarded for centuries by the kings of Arcus, and has been the symbol of peace for the people. Now that peace is threatened again, as the power of Laertes has been stolen by the followers of the wicked sorceress, Castonia grows stronger. Now I was racing against a text scroll there. Alright. Man, what an opening story for me to probably just fall flat on my face a long, long time ago. Right, let's do it. I've already forgotten what the controls are as well, so this will be good. Arcus Odyssey. What a title screen. What a title screen. Now, in actual fact, I've cropped the image here a little bit, I'm realizing, because it's Mega Drive sized. So screen size is a little different sometimes, so this is a little bit cropped. If I go back to the widescreen, you'll see that in actual fact I cropped it a little bit, but that's because my other... You know what, we might just leave it like this. This isn't that bad. We might just leave it this zoomed out and just leave it like that. That's fine, we'll go with that. Less cropped. Okay, let's go to one player start. Alright, I've got a bunch of different heroes here. I'm going to go with the one with the bow. Yeah. Hey, thanks for the like, Henry. Appreciate it. Laertes' power. Alright. Actually, this will be much easier. Now I don't need to switch back and forth between my setups. So I can hold the button to block, but then I can't move. Okay. It's isometric. Very cool. Oh man, I almost fell into that. Alright. So this, you know, the kind of like movement here reminds me a little bit of Robotron. Actually, I like this. The arrows bounce off things. Hey, CM Retro Gaming, how you doing, buddy? Welcome. The arrows are bouncing off of things, which is very cool. I know I spent a lot of time on the intro as well. I love in the Mega Drive sound effects as well. Mega Drive style sound effects you've got going on with this game. Always love the sound of the Mega Drive. Nice, this is very cool thus far. This would definitely be a game to revisit. Oh! Fired its shell at me. Some dangerous Pokemon here. Oh, okay, I can just dodge that, right? Oh, I got a shell back. You know what? I really like how this weapon, I can fire it off the walls like that. I think I picked a good weapon by accident. Now, I imagine those shadows will look a little bit different on a CRT TV. On actual hardware. Hey, Mystical, how you doing, buddy? Welcome. Oh my, what the heck was that? Came out of the water. Oh, okay. Soldier, I escaped from the prison that faces the waterfalls. I escaped from the prison that faces the waterfalls. He said it twice. He let me know. Some of my friends are still... faces the waterfalls. Oh, I should be pressing the A button maybe. That's probably what it is. Oh, you know what? It's scrolling. That's what it's doing. I see. Now I understand. It's not the next line of text, it's scrolling. I have one thing to ask of you. Please help my friends. If you want to find the prison, you can take the road that begins on the other side of the waterfalls. But be very careful. You can see the waterfalls, but not necessarily the exit from that place. When you get into trouble, you have to look carefully. The road will open in front of you. Okay, yeah, also be wary because when you get to the end of the text, you'll have to start again. Oh, oozes. Man, those things from the water, they just appear out of there. Hope you're doing well, Mystical. Appreciate you dropping by. And everyone for checking out the stream. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Now in these kind of games, of course, the monsters keep spawning. So you got to more be on the move than anything. Oh, didn't they say faces the waterfall? Shouldn't I be going where I saw that waterfall? I should be going where I saw the waterfall. But bear in mind, guys, we've got a couple of games we're going to try out today. Oh, a treasure chest. You have found the magical fire ring. Ooh. Would you like to have the magical fire ring? I would like to have the magical fire ring. Yes. I have the magical fire ring. Yes. Oh boy, I thought I could run past that blob. But yes, we've got a couple of games to get through. I should have stood there. I knew it was going to do that as well. I knew it was going to throw its shell. Now I only have 2 bars of health. Oh boy. I like this ability though. I stood still again. Let it hit me. No, don't stand still. Oh boy, okay. Well, I got what I deserved there. And it's a game over. Alright, I'm going to give it one more try because I really liked this one. We're going to give it a continue hit. With that continue screen as well. Pretty sweet. Leity's power. So I know what I'm doing, at least at the start. At least at the start. And you know what? There are save states with the Evercade, I believe. So you are able to do what modern game compilations of retro games do and have it a little easier. This game looks great though. I'm not sure how it looks on the stream, but on my TV, even though I'm playing this on a flat screen, it looks great. Underground shrine, Yokodia, was turned into a nest of caves by the Dark Lords. The weaker I was becoming, the more things were developing exactly as the Dark Lords had hoped. Please help me. All of my power I will now give you. Oh, okay. Should have looked at that before then. Maybe that powered me up. You doing good, Mystical? It's good doing, my friend. Glad you guys are doing well. So I think this way didn't lead to anything if I'm remembering correctly. Oh, didn't get me this time with your shell. Yeah, I just need to remember to fire indirectly at these monsters. I should go get the magical firing again, right? I think that was this way. This way? Fight the blobs. Yeah, see, this is the thing. You found the magical fire ring. Would you like to have the magical fire ring? Yes, I would. So this is the thing with these, you know, kind of games. As you know, that the more you play them, the more experienced you get, and the more you're able to proceed. I was about to say I've gotten that far without getting a hit this time, but a couple of things got me there. Oh, there's another chest here. I didn't even know that. You've taken the medicine of regeneration. Okay, maybe I should save that. Get him. I love this weapon that can fire off the sides of the walls of the dungeon. That's very cool. You know what, if I'm fast enough, they don't get a chance to fire off the shell anyway. But yes, very cool game. I'm enjoying it. Oh, too slow on that one, it got me. Okay, yeah, learn my lesson. Stay to the sides. Fire in a way that I can hit it without having to be directly next to it. In front of it, I should say. Take advantage of my gimmick. But yeah, very cool. We're going to switch on to another game in a moment, because there's a bunch of awesome games in this collection. Oh man, it takes so many hits from those monsters. Can I not go through there? He said something about the waterfall. You've taken the magical power crystal. Sweet. Oh boy. This thing's going to get me. And there we go. Alright, okay. Right. Well, with that said, my friends, there's a bunch of awesome games on this collection. Bunch of awesome games. Let's press the home button on the controller. Actually, staying on this kind of setup is going to be helpful. That way I don't have to switch between my screens in the program I'm using. But yeah, as you can see on there, there's save and load sections you can use. Arcus Odyssey, very cool. Definitely one I would go back to. Let's have a go at Dino Land. Let's give that one a go and see how that one looks. Visually, it looks like it's going to be a little bit of a change of pace. Dinah Buns, let's get the full story here. Let's read more, the full story. Dinah Buns thought he was a small and insignificant dinosaur, until, that is, he discovered he could roll himself into a ball and knock down the mightiest of dinosaurs. Now he must protect his sweetheart, Michelle, from the gigantic, vicious, and carnivorous predators who are out to get her. Okay, the controls, D-pad moves you around, and a flipper. Okay. So is this a... Right, this looks like a pinball game. That's sweet. Love pinball games. So it's left is going to be the left flipper, and then B is going to be the right flipper, and X rather is shoot the ball, and then A nudges. I don't know if that means nudge the table or does something else. We'll find out. I always consider that to be cheating. Oh, I pressed the B button instead of the A button. Speaking about Nintendo controls, yes, the A button. We're going A, B on the controller in this instance, not BA like you do on a Nintendo. Alright. Dino Land. Looks pretty cool. You know, Henry, I think I have Onimusha, some of those games on the PlayStation consoles. Let's play one player. When I figure out what button to press. Start. There we go. Alright.
Okay, let's do it.
Love me some pinball games. Cross shoots the ball, if I remember correctly. Oh, I have to power it up, right. Interesting scrolling on this one. Love the music. It's a nice change of pace. There's a huge variety in this collection. Huge variety. The scrolling looks great on my television. It might look different from the capture, to be fair. Now this one's very cool. Bunch of great pinball games on the Mega Drive actually. And on the PC Engine for that matter as well. Now that I think about it. So this is our dino friend. He's powered himself up as a ball. Guessing I can use these flippers now. Sweet. Man, this is really fun. Did not know about this game prior to this. That's the thing about these Evercade collections. There's so many games on. You know, very hard to have all of the games, so to speak. Got some slots action going on there. Music on this is pretty good as well. So you have to find out some games. Oh, that was sweet. Bounced off the enemy. Got back to my upper paddles there. Yeah, you get to find out about some games that might have passed you by. Oh, speaking of passed by, I let that go through my flippers then. Oh, we get to go to the upper table again. Sweet. Oh, boss Haha, there was a boss battle. I didn't know what was going on, so I didn't get a chance. We had a little bit of a boss battle there for a second. And I just let it slide by. Boss battles though, very cool. I'll know for next time. I was so surprised by whatever was going on, I neglected to even press the paddle buttons. Missed on the slots there though. Reminds me of the bonus slots in the Mario games to get extra items and... Man, that's cool that those bouncers redistribute. Get extra items and one-ups. Speaking of one-ups, we haven't lost a ball yet, technically. It hasn't gone all the way back down to the bottom. I'm not controlling those things in the middle there. No, okay, we got a ball. That's fine. We did pretty well. We also got to see the boss, even if I didn't get to battle them. Right, that's that. But like I mentioned, a lot of games on this collection. So let's go ahead and check out some of the other ones. Although that one was really cool. Alright, Dino Land. Okay, El Viento is another one I really want to check out. On the Mega Drive as well, one of the more difficult to acquire, as are all Mega Drive games, because the prices for Mega Drive games are going crazy these days. Crazy! Let's read the full story. The full story. The scene is New York, 1928, and the worshippers of the ancient evil wind god Hastur. I remember New York 1928, everyone was worshipping the evil wind god Hastur, are attempting to resurrect their deity. Only one woman can save the day, Annette, a distant relation to Hastur, and the only human capable of conquering the wicked god. But first, she has to deal with Vincent DeMarco's mob. Exactly as I remember it, historically accurate. Right, so in this game, we have the X button will attack, the A button jumps, and the B button uses magic. Again, if you plugged in a Mega Drive style controller, it would probably, you know, this is a great controller actually. It's got a Mega Drive style D-pad, but I think if you plugged in a Mega Drive style controller, it might be a little more positioned for that. So let's give that a go. I'm going to forget those buttons as soon as we begin anyway. Alright, let's give this one a go. Wolf Team again. Doing some great work here. Tornado is approaching, with its huge funnel upright in order to create a dreadful world. The powerful tornado El Viento has just started its activities. Hey Seacrest, how you doing? Happy Saturday indeed. Playing some retro gaming on the awesome Evercade VS. Speaking of awesome, the music here and visuals look great. Now again, that kind of flickering you're seeing at the top of the screen, that happened on the Mega Drive itself. In 1928 in New York, the skyscrapers are about to be overwhelmed by the force of an evil dark world power. The fanatic believers who worship the devilish lord from the outer world, Hastur, are planning a ceremony summoning their lord. Alright. Look at this cinematic entrance here. The founder of the religion, Henry, is plotting destruction of mankind by summoning of Hastur. Damn it, Henry! Restina, a young woman who was given power by Hastur. Vincent DeMarco, kingpin of the mafia group, pulls strings in a conspiracy with a religious group for the summoning of Hastur. I love the music here as well. An evil lord is descending on the Empire State Building, a towering structure, the landmark in New York. Alright then, let's spring to action. A young girl comes to smash their terrible ambition. Great artwork as well. Annette is destined to confront the religious group despite her accursed blood relation with Hastur. I know your secret summon demons, Henry. I know, right? Found about it right here in El Viento on the Mega Drive. Why do you stand in our way, Annette? Aren't we the same blood as Lord Hastur? You are supposed to be on our side. Because you and I are human beings, she says in retort. Fierce battles have just begun in this evil-infested New York. Look at that title screen. Now these entrances are very common in these Renovation games. We'll see more of these when we come to things like Valis, for sure. Alright, let's do it. Take that. Just gonna... Oh, fling my attacks forward. I should have probably stayed on the ground there. There we go. Yeah. Motorbike riders as well. Side-scrolling action right here. Oh! What are you doing with that motorbike? Okay, I'm not going back up there. Explode those motorbikes. I'm taking so much damage. Get out from behind there. I can see you. Take that. Oh man, you've got to wait for the boomerangs come back before you can fire again. So you gotta actually, maybe I should dodge some of these things. Ow. The positioning's really important here, I think. There we go. Oh man, oh man. Up the stairs. Oh! People dropping things on my head. Could be worse. These could be Castlevania steps. Oh, I can't fire up. Okay. There we go, there we go. We're at the top. Ah! Stay down on these guys that are up. There you go, there you go. There we go. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Man, I need some health. Let's just get up here. I think we should. You guys throwing chairs at me. Alright, okay. Let's move. Oh, I have to keep going up. Okay, oh, not the chairs! What are these guys doing throwing chairs at me? I'm one of the good guys. How do I get up there? Oh wait, no, okay, I'll go for the window. There we go. Like this weapon, reminds me of the crawl. Oh, so that was a door. Right, got you. Press up on the door. It's a door. Heard scream though. On my first attempt. Oh, we fell down. Ah! Oh, I'm gonna go down. Haha, yeah. Let's give it another go. I can do better. Oh, back to the start screen. Wow. Tornado is approaching, you don't say. Alright. Oh, you can continue from the start screen. Okay. Let's just go back to the start, because I can definitely have more health. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I'm going to hit this guy from down here this time. Alright, it's the bike riders that really get you here. Just trying to avoid them. Nope, nope, I meant to go the other way again. My bad. There we go, that's where I wanted to go. Oh, there was more up there as well, okay. Actually, if I just run through here, I think I will save more health than if I just go a bit reckless here. Yes, I was correct. Gotta watch out for the individuals throwing things down on you. Speaking of which. Yeah, way more health this time. Stand a much better chance. There you go. Nice. And I do need to go up here and through the door. Maybe I should try using some of that magic if I have any. On the boss when I get to it. Ah! There we go. Okay, right. Fire magic! Oh man, that is weak. Oh! Smash that thing really quickly this time. I should duck when it comes around. Run. I thought it was a boss. It just wrecked me last time I met it. Oh, you know what it might have been, because there's so much space here that I think maybe it was meant to be more of a challenge. Yeah, there we go. Ah! Don't be worried for these. I just always fire forward. There you go. You duck down here, they can't hit you with their blasts as badly. Alright, sweet. We made it past that bit. See? Every time you progress a little bit, Ah, oh, I fell down. Wasn't that bad though. Maybe I was meant to go the other way. Oh, there's so many doors here. It's like a maze. Right, I got you. No, not steps. The bane of Castlevania. Can't go down them. However, I will have to move on in a moment. Oh man, that was dumb of me. Should have kept going. Ah, it's a tank! Hey man, come on. Use my magic. Pew pew. Oh, okay. Shot down on that one. Shot down. Alright, well there you go. Great game as well. Great game. You just need to, you know, once you've come across something, you know how to deal with it. Tornado is approaching. This huge funnel upright. Wait, what? Never mind. Right. So, that game was sweet. The final zone here. You got Gaia-Res. The final zone a go. It's 100 years in the future, and you are Ace New Age Power Suit Pilot Howie Bowie, leader of the Undead Unit. Well, there's remorse to be read, okay. You have been tasked with occupying and destroying Point A46K, Blood Axis. The massive firepower of your NAP should make that a breeze. Right? Right? B selects weapons, A fires the optional weapon, and B fires your handheld weapon in a fixed direction. Okay. Move with the directional buttons. Let's give this one a go. Great variety on this collection as well, I will say. Final zone, alright, let's get into it. Start the game. The first stage of action. Destroy all of the green things, apparently. Well, can I choose what I'm doing here? Oh, I think they're just telling me what I have equipped. Sure. Wasn't I supposed to destroy these? Pew 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 pew! Oh yeah, I don't need to destroy those. This is cool. Like an isometric multi-directional shooter. Probably shouldn't jump into these things. Was that a tally of the enemies, or is that my hit points I need to? So you like sort of fire and then you hold that direction when you're firing. As far as I can tell. So like you need to turn when you're not firing, otherwise you shoot in that direction. Pew 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 pew. Is that a good thing? Ow. 17 enemies, that's my tally of enemies. So oh my goodness. I think it just takes a minute to get used to these controls, because this is good. Whoa, I'm really fast. Okay, cool. 13 enemies. It doesn't tell you which of what enemies you need to defeat though. Because I know it told me at the start. Oh, my weapon's been powered up. Kinda. Fire the optional. Well, no, that was my weapon select. Oh, I can change my weapon to like the different things. Okay, cool. Accidentally pressed that button admittedly, but that's fine. I can like fire up different things here. Cool. 12 enemies left. These stages are massive, but are they repeating, I wonder? But however, you know, that's impressive for the size of the cartridges when you consider that. You know, they're not working with arcade hardware here. Oh my goodness. That must be my hit points above, because I was getting wrecked there. I walked right into that. 8 enemies left. I don't think I've seen any of the helicopters, actually. Unless I'm mistaken. Somewhere around here. Oh, so if you like double tap, you speed boost. Okay. Oh, there's a helicopter maybe. No, it's a bonus one. Pick that up. Got a little bit of... Oh, there's the helicopters. Get back here. Oh, have I got the wrong weapon equipped to hit them? No. Okay, we're good. Get back here, you naughty choppers. They're just circling me because they know my turn circle's bad. Oh man, oh, I'm gonna go down. I was like, I want to fight the choppers, and then the choppers appeared. Why am I staying in between 2 buildings? I can't hit them like that. Oh boy, okay. Anyway. Bang. Sweet though, cool game. I like the isometric angle there. And once you get used to it, just like the way you turn and the way you attack, I think you've got a really good game there. Right. Dire-Res. Now this game is really hard. I know that. Because I have it on the Mega Drive. So this is a very hard game, but it's a really awesome game. So we're going to give this one a go. Let's read the full story. It's the American cover out there, I think. The intergalactic group Gulfer is on the way to Earth to use our polluted waste to build weapons. And if they're not stopped, Lizaruf, the governing empire of the galaxy, will supernova our sun to destroy them. It's up to Dan Dare and his navigator Alexis to save the day. Oh, controls would probably help. On this controller, change speed with the X button, A is attack, and B is detach the TOZ. So you can like detach this item to grab your enemies and use their own power-ups against them. So you like kind of gain the abilities of your enemies. It's a very cool system from this game. So some Gyros. Now this game is expensive. I'm lucky enough to have acquired it in a really good deal. But yeah, fantastic game. Mega Drive must-have, one might say. Really good, and it's definitely a good one to give a go. Alright, out into the action. Look at that, scrolling. Now this is a very hard game. Pew 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 pew. Should probably grab an enemy, yeah. Power up a little bit. Took him out. Oh wow, I was already destroyed. I didn't even see what got me. Yeah, tough game, tough game. Good game though, good game. So the music and the... I didn't see what got me again. Alright. This is how not to play it. Oh, they're firing at me. Now I see. Right. Now I see. Guess I was just really close to them and I didn't see their projectiles. Yeah, that was what it was. Like I said, this is a hard game. Oh boy. You know what it is actually as well? I'm probably used to playing this in 50 Hz because I would have been playing it on my Mega Drive and it was an NTSC game. So I'm probably used to playing this slower than this as well, so I could see the projectiles. But it is known to be a difficult game. Nobody said it would be easy. Oh my goodness, yeah. 0 ships left after this. But yes, Well known to be a difficult game. Great game though. Rewarding once you learn the patterns and everything. And you know where everything's coming from. Like the music and the visuals are amazing. I'm just trying to get to the meteor part. Oh my goodness, I went right into that one. Fantastic game though. Fantastic game. I believe, unless I'm thinking of Arrow Blast, if I stay on the menu, then we'll get like a little extra story. Yeah, Gyres is an absolutely fantastic game. You are seeing not the master of it at work, but bear in mind it is a very difficult game. And it is such a treat to have access to this game. Like I mentioned, this collection on the Evercade is... yeah, there is a cinematic sequence. Oh no, Alexa has left for the planet Earth with the secret file on the TOZ system. Why don't we send our ships to follow her? Calm down, okay? She must know what she is doing. Well, if you say so. But what if the secret file is taken by the group Golfer? I'll be responsible for this. Why don't we let her do it her way for now? Well, if you'll take the responsibility. But why did she take the TOZ system to the dying Earth? Because she wants the planet Earth to be reborn. No kidding. She wants to save that ruined planet? I know you don't believe this, but the Earth was once a beautiful planet. In 3008, the human race expands its territory into outer space. However, the planet Earth has been seriously damaged by extensive environmental destruction, radioactive waste, and air and sea pollution by poisonous chemical materials that have overwhelmed the Earth's self-purification system. All life on the planet is gone, and the population of the Earth's space colony is dying off due to pollution. The last humans are almost extinct. Your Majesty, Zizi Bansti, we've intercepted a transmission from the Empire of the Lizaruf star cluster to the planet Earth. Alright, but they don't know we're here, so we have caught them with their guard down. Read the transmission. Yes, Your Majesty. To the surviving human race, a force Golfer is invading your Earth to find polluted waste to be used to build military weapons. If you humans cannot stop Golfer, we will be forced to blow up your sun and destroy the Earth. But if you can prevent this crisis, we will revive your dying planet so that you can go on living. Ha ha ha. Give me a break. What can the puny human race do? They are idiots. But, Your Majesty, there is more. The Lila Zoof army has given the TOZ system to the last hero of Earth. Dan. What? The humans have the TOZ system? Yes, that is what it says here. The humans have the TOZ system. This is interesting. We will see what the humans can do with it. The TOZ system is a super evolutionary artificial intelligence weapon. By docking the TOZ with an enemy weapon, the TOZ will adapt and acquire the weapon's characteristics. The data is automatically transferred to the TOZ system to modify its weapon, power them up, and give the TOZ multi-attack capabilities. Dan, what are you thinking about? Alexis, how can I possibly save the Earth? Think positive. I'm sure you can do it. Why did you give the TOZ system to the dying human race? Because I want to see the Earth as beautifully and green as it once was. The Earth was once green. Yes, you are the only person who can make it happen again. Dan, you are the last chance the human race has to save the Earth. Alright, Alexis, I'll do it. I will save the Earth with my own hands. Yes, Dan, I know you can do it. Alright then. I liked the laugh earlier in the cinematic. Ha ha ha! Reminds me of Cloud and Final Fantasy X. All systems check out fine. TOZ is working fine. I'll take control of it for now. Dan, there's an attacker on the port side. It's the Gulper Armada. What? They're this close? The TOZ system must be too great a threat to them. They cannot ignore us. Okay. Battle stations. Alexis, this one is for Earth. Yes, sir. I'll open the launch hatch now. Full speed ahead. Right, there's the intro. Much more of that we got into than I was able to show of the game thus far, but we'll have another attempt. Like I mentioned, that's a sequence. So, like I mentioned, these games often have these cinematic sequences, and games like shmups, shoot 'em up games on the Mega Drive that I have previously played. I had played in 50 Hz because that's what the PAL Mega Drive does. I forgot the button. The cinematic was a long one. I forgot the buttons. There we go. I'll take these guys out if I can. Oh man. Very fast though. Yes, we'll give this a go and then we'll move on to something else. Because we're seeing a lot of the game over screen here. But, you know, those cinematics, very cool. With my firepower a little bit. There we go. Ah, yes. We're in the asteroid. I made it to the asteroids. Look at the scrolling here, by the way. You can sort of like choose your own path, if you will, around here. Very cool. I'm going to stick to this weapon for now because the spread's a little better. Remember, it gets really fast from what I have played. Even at 50 Hz, I remember it was fast. Oh, I should have taken one of those. Power up the weapon. Whoa! Man, it's so fast. That's blast processing for you. Yeah, take that. Cool down after that. Got a shield, nice. We don't have any down firing power yet. Look at the graphics of this game. Now I'm able to show you a little more of it. As you can see, why it's so widely heralded and well acclaimed as a great game on the Mega Drive. Oh boy, that was close. Oh no, shield's going. Awesome game. I was about to say I need to not spend too much time on these creatures, these enemies below me, because I'm going to have to worry about enemies above me as well. Oh, I lost my shield. Ah, and it's over. Okay, yeah, we're not going to do better than that. That was pretty good. Anyway, I spent too long on that game because, like I mentioned, we're showing multiple games. So let's show a little bit of Soldice, which I have on the Mega CD. And yeah, there's a lot of great shmups. This one's an easier shmup. Arrow Flash comes to mind as one I have on the Mega Drive. Also, having played it on 50 Hz, like I mentioned, another great game with great cinematics, sequences. Yes, Soldice. Let's give this one a go. Let's read the information about this one. It's the 31st century, and humanity has been subjugated by a supercomputer named GCS-WT since the 3000 AD. Hoping to strike back against mankind's mechanical overlords, Dr. Edwin Deese has developed a silver-white craft named Soldice. It's up to you, your navigator Eric, and your cannon commander Miso to take it into battle and liberate the Earth. So the X button is fire, the A button is also fire, and the B button is fire. Okay, good. Choose your poison with the fire button. Pick your poison. Any one of them. They all fire. Get into the action. Loving these games. Bunch of these I will definitely come back to, for sure. As Soldice races toward Earth. GCSWT keeps building and becoming stronger. Edwin Deese is gone. It's time to let his legacy determine the fate of mankind. After all, mankind has brought this upon itself by creating the supercomputer. Sometimes life makes no sense, but the battle must occur. The machines against the machine. It's up to the Soldice in the clash of oil and blood. Alright, let's get into the action. Very cool as well. Look at that movement there. These you know, the 16-bit games often look great. Great 16-bit games with great sprite work can often look better than, you know, 3D games as well. Alright, let's do it. What options do we have, actually? Speed, mid of difficulty, okay. Should I go with difficulty normal? I actually think difficulty normal probably after the last game we played is not going to be that big a deal. So we will go. As we know, all of the buttons fire. Whoa, okay, we got powered up. I mean, this is not an easy shmup, to be fair. But compared to what we were just playing. Nice. Compared to what we were just playing, I will probably get further in. Oh boy, did not see the enemy. Come up behind me. Oh boy. Right, gotta take these out so they don't clog up the game area. Lots of debris here as well. Oh my goodness, I flew right into one of them. At least you get your ship back instantly. That's pretty cool. You get to go straight back into the action. The safe zones you have here when the it's like bullet hell. Again though, compared to what we were last playing. Yeah, one hit if you fly into an obstacle. So keep that in mind. Yep, like that. Like exactly like that. At least they give you the power-ups again. Oh my goodness, that was my bad. Very much my bad. Oh, that's an attack. I thought it was a power-up. I do have this game actually. Alright, okay. I'll give it one more go. We'll play it on easy. Don't tell anybody. I'm gonna play on easy. Right. Great game though, great game. Great to have this, because I only previously have it on the... Oh, you know what? There's only normal and advanced. There we go. Shows how well I remember. Right. Great to have it on this, because, you know, I haven't used my Mega CD in a while, but, like, I have issues with PlayStation 1 games and original Xbox games not working occasionally. And with the age of the Mega CD games, they don't last as long as cartridges do. CDs, that is. So it will be good to have it on a cartridge as well. And I'm not seeing any, you know, I mean, it's me that's crashing into things. I'm not experiencing any... Wow. That same thing happened last time, actually. The exact same thing. I let that crash into me. There we go. Yeah, I got hit by the exact same thing trying to hit that enemy. Oh, I think these are only vulnerable after they put out their blockages. If I can just get hit less at times this time round. Oh my goodness. Right. Thought I was good there. Thought I found a safe place to stay. Got a lot of damage. So this is the thing that took me out last time. Stay away from the laser. Nice, okay, much easier this time. Hey, cool, Fox, how you doing, buddy? Welcome. Thanks for checking out the stream, my friend. Playing some Renovation Collection on the Evercade. Great games here. I think we're going to be doing Valis next. Valis 1 and 3 are included on this Mega Drive versions. Alright, we've got some foreground blocking here. Got to keep my eyes on the background. That's a big old spider. Oh, he's blocking. I see how it is. My attacks. Nope. Oh, that was close. Oh, I can destroy these, I think, maybe. Guarding me. Hope you're doing well, Cool Fox. Let's just stay away from him. For the most part. Oh, but I knew that was coming. And I still stood there and let it happen. There we go. Yeah, I knew that attack was coming. I still stood there and let it happen. Can't stay still for too long, of course, with all of these projectiles coming in. There we go, there we go, there we go. Got yourself the Evercade VS Premium Pack. You love the 2 included arcade carts, Cool Fox. Nice! You know, I think they're going to be announcing some new arcade carts soon. Next mission, sideways move weapon factory. Break into the enemy's arsenal. Oh, look at the spread. Ooh. I'm hoping for a Namco cart myself, selfishly, so that they can include the other 2 Namco cartridges on the VS. Great game, the music here is so good. Of course, very high concentration required for these type of games, naturally. But that's why they're so fun. Can I get rid of all of these bits before they form into a mech or something? Whoa, look at this guy windmilling his arms around. I'm just gonna go like this. And if you happen to walk into my arms, that's your problem. Well, that's me on my last ship. Shit happens. Oop. I'm so surprised I wasn't taken out then. I keep thinking those things in the background are going to get me. You want the Robocop arcade game? Yeah, there's so many good games they could add, right? So many good ones. There's one enemy still on screen. No, oh, I put myself in a bad place. Very bad place indeed. That one enemy is still on screen. Ah, I should have known that was going to happen. Anyway, very, very cool. Chase HQ would be another good one, Cool Fox, for sure, for sure. Anyway, great game. Let's move over to some Valis. Very excited for that. Now, I have actually ordered the trilogy of the Valos games. I think it's the trilogy. From Limited Run. And they have also available in PlayAsia, I think. But I was led to believe the Limited Run ones would be in English. They will be the PC Engine versions. These are the Mega Drive ones, as far as I'm aware. And they have Valis and Valis 3. Hoping for Valis 2 on a future collection. Of course, this is a Renovation Collection 1. So we'll see. Let's have a go at this one then. And check the descriptor. Yuko Asho is an average high school senior who just happens to possess a heart completely balanced with equal parts of yin and yang. She has been chosen to wield the sword of Valis against the encroaching darkness and rescue her best friend Rico from Rogel's King of the Dark Lords. There you go. Never mind how I say things. It is the controls that are listed here. So B and up to jump, and B and down to jump down. I like that they tell you that, because sometimes advanced controls are not included in manuals, so it's good to know. Attack and attack up to use magic, and X is slide. Alright, let's slide right into this game then. Valis. Mega Drive version, I believe. on the Renovation Collection 1. This is funny weather. It was fine until just a minute ago. Now that I think of it, I did dream about it yesterday. Someone was calling me in that dream. What does it mean? Well, it stopped raining. What strange weather! Alligator hunt game next. Cool Fox Sound. That would be a good one for sure. Are you catching a nap while you're waiting for the rain to stop? Rico, why are you holding up an umbrella? It stopped raining. It's okay. It'll start raining again. Well, you can stay here a little longer. You can't go home, but you don't get wet either. Why aren't you going home? Why are you here? Your home is in other direction. I have come to say goodbye to you. I have to leave town for a while. Though I may see you again sometime, somewhere. What are you talking about? What is it? Have I pre-ordered the A500 Mini Cool Fox Hound? You have? You'll find out soon. Well, then, goodbye, Yuko. Take care. I haven't yet had a look at the A500 Mini. I did a review of the Commodore 64 Mini, and there are a lot of areas on that I would like to see improvement on. However, I have heard they've done better by patching it. What a strange person. She mumbled some meaningless things. I am interested at the ability to run games on the A500 Mini. So I want to see, because when I tried the Commodore 64 Mini, the speed didn't seem correct because I have a Commodore 64. Oh no! Help! Help me! But I might have had the wrong settings. Yuko, catch this. And I have heard they've improved it on a patch since I haven't patched mine. Commodore 64. I don't normally patch stuff. Unless it needs patching, which I suppose it does in my eyes. I haven't patched the VS yet. Take that. Now the pacing of these games is a little different to the other versions. Oh man. Should have jumped. There we go. Oh man. I'll have that. That as well. Power myself up. Get a blast in on this. Used to have a Commodore 64 Mini. Feels and plays correct to yourself. Yeah, maybe it was what I tried with it. I tried some games that I was very experienced with on the Commodore 64 proper, and they did not run at the right speed, and also the controller was not as good as like a Cheetah 2 joystick, which I suppose is an unfair comparison, but I didn't like the controller. It wasn't micro switched. I think they did a micro switch controller on the full-sized one, but I didn't want to have to buy another controller, and I tried other controllers with it, and most of the things I tried with it didn't work. But then again, I think they fixed a little bit of that. But yeah, I'll have to see how the A500 works out. It's definitely something I'm interested in. There are a lot of Amiga games I really love. So... But it is cool that they're making like plug and plays. Licensed plug and plays, that is. The company that is making those minis. They're not allowed to use the actual name Commodore or Amiga, which is kind of funny. But they are still licensed. Yeah, very cool. There's so many minis out. A bunch of minis I want to get as well. Got to catch them all, so to speak. The Micro C64 controller is much better. Yeah, the one in the box that I had, that was probably, more than anything, what I had issues with. And then I did try a bunch of controllers. Yeah, I did a review video of it. And I started off with such confidence, and my soul was destroyed by the end of it. So I think that's why I never took to trying it out again. But I definitely need to update it, because I think it adds some extra functionality. If you do. Got my health back, nice. Really enjoying this, by the way. Oh boy. Until this enemy I can't hit. Should have saved that life up. This enemy. There we go. Broad power up. Oh nice, now we fire 2 blasts. Extra power. I forgot about the slide. Oh, I forgot about magic. I guess I need the power-up suit to wear magic. Gotta go all Power Rangers on this. I missed one up. Nice. Oh, sweet. So the upgrade improves a lot of cool fox sound. Yeah, it's definitely something I'm interested in. There's so many minis that I would like to have a look at. There's the Egret 2 mini from Taito, which looks very cool. And the Astro Mini is doing a vertical one some point down the line, which I'm pretty interested to have a look at as well. That seems very cool. There we go. Dude, the music is so good. I mean, now I have a modded Mega Drive console, so I can play stuff at 60 Hz. But having... Oh, you know what? I can get him whilst he's appearing. Ooh. I'm still going. You know what? Maybe I should just... Because I've got full health, maybe I should just go at him. Just go full... Just go full into the hits and just try and take him out that way. I might go down here. Oh boy. Maybe I'm supposed to stay in the air when he does that rumble. Oh, I can shoot those. Okay, well now I know. Great game though, great game. Oh, now my weapon's down-powered. Alright, okay. Well, at least I know more tactics-wise now what to do. I say that, still getting wrecked here. Hey, Jonah, what's up, buddy? Welcome. That's what I need to do. Okay, not exactly like that, because that still got me hit. I'm not quite in time with whatever's hitting me whilst that earthquake's happening. Ooh. How you doing, Jonan? Hey, Trainer, what's up, buddy? Welcome. Ooh. Yeah, so the Valis games are normally very expensive, and they're available in this collection for the Mega Drive version. Never played the Mega Drive version. I'm sure to a proficient Valis player, I'm having a laughable performance. Hey, glad you're doing well, Jonan. Doing some sketching. Perhaps for some D&D. We do D&D. Actually, I will be uploading to the D&D channel at this time. A unboxing video on that channel. Not an April Fool's video. An actual unboxing. Oh. Man. I haven't figured out the timing on that. On any of this, really. You move a little bit sluggish in this game. Oh boy. No idea what's getting you with that. Something is. Yeah, because even when I jump over him, I still take damage. Boy, my goodness. You sold your model console's Cruel Fox sound? Oh. Yeah, I'm hoping to maybe get something like an Everdrive. I know that Crits is back in production of the Everdrives now. Everdrives for a little while were getting sold in ridiculous money on eBay because there was the possibility of a limited production of them, but that was not the case. They will now be available again. I feel bad for anyone that bought a Everdrive for like £1,000 or something that they were going for, the crazy eBay prices. Have I downsized my collection, Trainer? Not currently. You've done it before? Yeah, I know a lot of people are doing it. A lot of the like big YouTubers have been doing videos about retro game collecting being very expensive. And it's true to an extent. But then you could also do something like this, which is like really cheap to do, like the man. I swear I pressed jump that time. Oh. Oh, man. It's probably not the jump button that's sticking, but I could have sworn I pressed jump there as well. And that time, I could have sworn I pressed it. Hoarding? I mean, it's a matter of opinion, Trainer, for sure. Oh. Oh. Oh boy. Like, if I was collecting stamps, would I be hoarding stamps? I used to collect stamps. You're just buying everything you were seeing? Yeah, I mean, if you've got no intention to play them, like, I've at least played every game I've had at least once. Maybe for a short amount of time, to... Oh boy. Wow, I don't know what I do about the ground pound that he's doing. The boss is doing. Okay, cool game. We'll go on to Valis 3. But yeah, retro game prices have got really crazy these days, to be fair. Very crazy. But there's a lot of official ways to do it, to get like physical versions. And as well as like the Evercade, there's also stuff like the Nintendo Online service, which admittedly is digital, but it's actually pretty good value for money. Even with the extra price for the Sega stuff and the N64 stuff, it's still pretty good value if you consider the price of individual games. Yeah, exactly, Jonan. eBay sellers have gone crazy. If anything is like ever so slightly like sought after, the resellers will buy it up and then command a high price on it. So it's tough, but there's always stuff to collect that's cheap. You know, PlayStation 2, super cheap. Original Xbox, for the most part, until they did the backwards compatibility, super cheap. Not so much any Nintendo system, to be fair, but PC games, super cheap if you buy physical retro PC games. Most of them work with things like DOSBox. Xenoblade Chronicles 3, Cool Fox Sound? Yes, for sure, I'm looking forward to that. I have 1 and 2. Actually, Jonan helped me out with 1 for the Wii, and I have 2. I just need to actually get all the way through them, but I love what I have played of them. I played a little bit into each of them. RPGs, of course, command a large amount of time. Yeah, I actually loved 2 as well, Cool Fox Sound. It was really good. Man, I need to get back into those. They were really fun. Alright, let's have a look at the story of Valis 3. Let's see this one. Queen Valis of Dreamland, what is this, a sequel to Little Nemo? Has passed away, and her will revealed that Yuko Asho, the warrior of Valis, is actually one of her twin daughters. Moved by the knowledge of her true identity and the loss of her mother, Yuko sets out to restore peace to Dreamland forever. Yeah, have Xenoblade Chronicles 1 and you love it, Trainer? For sure. They did the Switch version, but they changed a lot of stuff visually, which is a little bit weird. I did like a lot of stuff in that one. They are a time sink for sure, Jonan, yeah. I think I will find time for them at some point, for sure. I definitely want to. It's like the spirit is willing. It's just, you know, the time frame is not. Move the characters, the B button jumps. Same controls actually for the most part. Alright, let's get into Valis 3 on the Evercade. I have the Switch version for the Definitive Edition and the DLC for number 2. Yeah, I actually have the physical release of Torna, and it came with the DLC. It didn't come with a physical DLC for the second game, but it came with the DLC download as well. But it did come with the whole Torna game as a standalone. Lee, how soon before the Dark World is destroyed? Was my most high-priced game, Trainer? You know, actually, I did 2 videos at this time of my top 5 expensive games that I am aware of, and it's probably one from that. It's going to be something like maybe Fire Emblem's Fates on the 3DS, the version with all 3 games on it, or it's going to be the Resident Evil 2 Collector's Edition, or something like that. It's probably going to be the most expensive. I've got Golden Axe Warrior, which I didn't pay anywhere near as much as it goes for. I think that was on my last expensive games video. Yeah, so I've done 2 of them at this point, Trainer. One was a while ago, and the other one was very recent. And yeah, there's a couple of games on that. Mostly ones that I was very lucky to find at a really cheap price. I didn't pay anywhere near the reseller price, if you will, the eBay price for any of them. But yeah, for sure. I've been after a bunch of games, actually. Speaking of Golden Axe Warrior, which is one of them, been after a bunch of Master System games recently, and some of the games I'm after are like Phantasy Star and Streets of Rage 2, and those are expensive games. I'm trying to find a way to get those for cheaper, because I would really like to have those. Ha 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 ha. Oh, Final Fantasy X laughing again. I said Cloud last time, didn't I? It was Tidus, the main character of that. I keep mistaking them because they both have that kind of like blonde hair. Valia, Queen of Dreamland, realized that she could not stop the vicious power of Ruggles and summoned Yuko to give her the Valis sword. Alright then. After a severe fight, Yuko defeated King Ruggles, but she was obliged to defeat her best friend, Rico, who was being controlled by Ruggles. Spoiler for the previous games. Valis 2. Several years later, Emperor Megas appeared. His plan was to conquer Dreamland. Valis 2, of course, not in this collection. The Megas army defeated the survivors of the Ruggles army and proceeded to the castle Vanity, where Valia was staying. Tidus has an outfit that looks like dungarees. Yeah, Tidus has a very interesting outfit. You know, the outfits of Final Fantasy X were designed by an adult magazine company, if I remember correctly. Yuko went to Dreamland to help Valia, but it was too late. She found out that Valia had already... Yeah. Yeah, it's weird that the outfits in that game were designed for a company that's normally adept in taking pictures without clothing. Yuna, of course, so Tidus and Yuna were involved in that famous laugh scene that which I remember very much, because I used to enjoy reading, not unlike what I'm doing here, in my head, however, when there's nobody there. I don't read out loud like a maniac when there's nobody here, but I did enjoy interpreting dialogue from the previous Final Fantasy games like 7, 8, and 9. 6, 7, 8, and 9 in my head, or any Final Fantasy game for that matter, just those ones came to mind because those were recent prior. And having the voice acting in, it was unusual. You know, they had some interesting casting choices. They had the voice actor for Bender from the television show Futurama, animated television show, cartoon. He played the Blitzball character. Certainly explains the mage in Final Fantasy XII. Jonan, yeah, for sure. By the way, Final Fantasy X, great Blitzball game. Mediocre RPG, in my opinion. There we go, controversial, I said it. Great Blitzball game. If they had done the whole 2K sports game thing, where they released the game every year and updated the roster, if they'd done Blitzball 2022, man, I would be into that. It's a missed opportunity there. You meant 10 there, Jonan? You know, I hadn't played many of the later Final Fantasies because they became more hack and slash than the previous entries. I remember picking up Final Fantasy 15 when it came out, had a beautiful deluxe edition, and came with like a side-scrolling beat-em-up game with 32-bit style graphics. That was really fun. I played through that, and I played through the demo of the game, which was really cool. But when I got into the main game, I think I got frustrated on the controls, because I like less so hack and slash games, but I like turn-based games because I can play them at my own pace. And I felt like Final Fantasy 15, you needed to, for a certain amount, you needed to have watched the animation series that they had, Brotherhood, and there was a digitally animated movie as well, Kingsglaive, I think it was called, and there was so much time investment needed to put in to understand the characters before knowing what to do. Am I talking about Lulu, Kims? You mean the album by Lou Reed and Metallica, Lulu? Great album. Valis Free. How you doing, Kims? Welcome. And from one cinematic sequence to another. This is Yuko. He's watching her sleep, that's a bit weird. Warrior of Valis. So many exclamation points. And now we're into the action. How are you guys doing, by the way? Thanks for checking out the stream. My Valis sword has been stolen by somebody. We think we just sort of got away. I've got to get it back as soon as possible to do your Power Ranger transformation. She's in her night clothes, I'm guessing. Okay. I have to go now. I cannot use my battle change ability without the sword. Alright. Can I? Okay, I can't attack anything, right. But I can jump. Hey, Henry, I see you using my face, my friend. I appreciate it. The multifarious MVL and the many emotes and faces of which. My name is Cham. I need the power of the sword to beat Glames. If we cannot get to it in time, the human and Dreamland worlds are going to be... That's it! I finally found you. Somebody's chasing me. I didn't think they would find me this quickly. Arrgh. And away they go. Oh! Yuko, help me! The sword! Oh no, I need the Valis sword! After it! Geronimo! By the way, great music and presentation. Return it to me. Oh, we morphed. Power Ranger style. Alright, now I can use my attacks. Nice. I thought I got lucky then. Now, of course, as I mentioned, these games are different pacing than the other versions of these games. Just jump off the roof. Not this time. We're not chasing a sword. That time it's game over. Different pacing to the other games. There we go. Oh, okay. Look at that. Nice. Power up. Playing some Castlevania, Henry? I got the Castlevania collection recently, actually. That was a recent unboxing I did on the... Speaking of ways to play... Oh my goodness. That was very Castlevania style, actually, getting thrust off the top there. Very reminiscent of which. The pushback. There we go. Oh my goodness. You have to be right at the end to jump. There you go. Flying magic works like Contra, exactly, Jonan. Exactly. It works when you want it to. I can fly when I'm in the cinematic sequences, but not in the main game. I think maybe I should be dash jumping. It's not really that big a deal with my HP at this point. Am I hitting it? I'm too close to the wall to hit it. There we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. Doing some sketching. He's a sketchy bloke, that Jonan. Nope, gotta remember to be close to the edge. Right. Oh man, come on. This time I hit it before it got me and I still fell off. Alright. Continue, I guess. Man. Oh wow. Right back to there. Alright, you know the drill, guys. We've got to get the sword. Have to go now. Nice. My favourite PS1 game. Yours is Silent Bomber, Cool Foxhound. Man, PlayStation 1, I feel like it's probably going to be Final Fantasy VII. I know that's most people's favourite game. It's the same kind of deal with the N64. When it comes to the N64, my favourite game is Ocarina of Time, which I know is the well-known game. You know what, Henry? Jonan is in the D&D videos on the D&D channel, so actually I've done a couple of streams with Jonan as well. Good guy. Oh, but what I like that may be less well known, I guess I should probably say, is Jade Cocoon, which is kind of like, it feels like your sort of Final Fantasy VII meets Pokemon, if you will. Oh no, I need the Valor Sword. Down we go. Of course, I'm a big fan of the Resident Evil 1 and 2 as well. Good games. PS1 has a lot of great games. I've come to the opinion recently that I almost feel more secure with picking up PlayStation 1 games than I do picking up PlayStation 2 games. Because at least over here in the PAL region, the standards for releasing a game on the PlayStation were a little different over here. Oh my goodness. So you got a lot of shovelware over here on the PlayStation 2. I think that's why I'm more keen on the PlayStation 1. So many great games I've discovered on that system recently. This time he didn't get me. This time I knew to jump. See, that's the thing you have to do. You just have to remember what to do. Didn't get me with the pushback this time. Oh. Am I not hitting this guy? Oh wait, I'm not letting my attack recharge. That's what it is. That's what it is. Nice. Alright, we're getting the hang of it. The Mega Drive version. That's a high jump. Oh, I didn't press up to jump. My jumps would have been higher. Now I'm remembering. Extreme G for underrated game, Cool Foxhound? Oh man. What would be my underrated N64 game? Probably Quest 64. That's a good one. It's like one of the only RPGs I can think of on the system. For sure. This meeting was done quickly. Do you understand why, Warrior of Valis? I did so well on the last boss on a Valis game, I attempted. This can only go well. Why did you do such a thing? Ask your sword. Oh, okay. Ah. Am I hitting him? I am hitting him. I have to be closer. Ow. He's hitting me a lot though, so he's definitely hitting me more than I'm hitting him. Oh, I thought I could scoot under his legs. I was wrong. Ah, I thought I could jump it. I was also wrong. However, we took him out. The only system you collect for these days called Foxhound. Great system though. The Dark World is going to be absorbed into Neverspace. Legend of Legaia. Good choice, Jonan. NC Swords Majora's Mask. You know, I think I didn't get Majora's Mask for the N64, and I ended up getting it for the GameCube in the pack that came with Double Dash. It came with a bonus disc, and the bonus disc, at least on the PAL version, so I got the Platinum GameCube with Double Dash, and it came with this disc. This might have been Wind Waker, I might be thinking of the Wind Waker bonus disc. The Wind Waker bonus disc, it did say on the front cover of the case, but on the Double Dash, there's nothing on the case at all that says there's a Zelda bonus disc inside of it. You could also mail away for this disc, by the way. I think there was a slightly rarer mail away version of one of the Zelda discs. But there was only a sticker on it, and I took the sticker off, because I tend to take stickers off game cases, which is very foolish. And for the longest time, I forgot that I had a Zelda bonus disc in Double Dash, which is crazy. I think I just remembered, or misremembered as it were, that the disc was in Wind Waker, but it was a different disc that was in Double Dash. And the Majora's Mask, I think, put off a lot of people by the way it had the repeating, the time loop. Put off a lot of people. But speaking of time loop, guys, and speaking of Jonan, as we were talking about the D&D stuff, there will be a follow-up to the Pudding Fair episode of D&D, which features myself and the Jonah Monkey and a bunch of other great people, where there is a time loop gimmick going on if you've seen the first part. I'll drop a link to my D&D channel in the chat. If you're a fan of Dungeons & Dragons, be sure to check that out. Also, in the next couple of days, or roundabout, not exactly sure when, I'll be doing an unboxing video for a Dungeon Tiles kit for the D&D channel, because it's taking, oh my goodness, there's a pair of jaws. I was like, what was that? Yeah, we will be doing, it's like a sandwich with teeth. We will be doing an unboxing video for, oh, they respawn, that's nasty. Or they just spawn behind you as you move forward. There you go, there you go. Yu-Gi-Oh is awesome, Cool Foxhound. You know what? I used to play a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh. My weapon of choice was Dark Magician. Enjoyed casting that card. I'm more proficient with Magic the Gathering cards, though, I have to say. That guy there. There we go. Oh, you know what? Now my power bar is greater. I can get away with attacking more frequently, because it powers up faster by the looks of it. There we go, there we go. And the teeth. There we go. Blue Eyes White Dragon. Ah. So you were a, was it Seto Kaiba who casted that card? Oh. I'm remembering that there's a tall jump now, so I can make these jumps. Look, stay away from that. Oh boy, all the things. I should not stay near to the edge because I'll get knocked in the water, and my HP hasn't come back yet. Nice, nice, nice. Kaiba, yeah, Cool Foxhound. Saw a bit of the animated series, the cartoon rather. Saw a bit of that. Like everything had a cartoon, Pokemon had a cartoon. Hey, CM Retro, I'm back, start over. Yeah, gotta do a 1 credit run. I'm not allowed to get hit once, right? How you doing, CM Retro? Welcome back, my friend. Yeah, you know, Man, I played a lot of Magic the Gathering though. Some of the oldest videos that still remain on this channel are of Magic the Gathering. And you know, at one point I did stuff like music, but I decided that wasn't really proper for a gaming channel. But the oldest videos that do remain on the channel are like Magic the Gathering videos. Still like that game, but man, you think like video games are expensive? Magic the Gathering cards are expensive, and they're cardboard. You know. It's said that Princess Valia has been imprisoned in the Tower of Gull at the center of this lake. Is there any future for Dreamland? I have to get to the tower by any means possible. Will you please give me a ride on the boat? Okay, but this boat is only for 2 people. One of you must stay. Only one person. If I go, I can't depend on Cham. Which one of you will take the chance? Oh, okay, I totally was not switching between characters. Let's go with Yuko, because I've been using Yuko. I will go. Cham, I'll see you later. Alright, hurry up. We need to take off. Oh, this is going to be a nightmare. There's a PC game for Yu-Gi-Oh! Ah, merman! Oh, I jumped right into that. What am I doing? Hey, some health. Nice. Oh. Oh! At least they're only coming up and hitting me, so probably can't take... Oh, is PC and console free? Oh, that's pretty cool. At one point, I did play an online Yu-Gi-Oh! Game. Can't remember what it was called. Oh my goodness. And I think I either played like the Harpies deck or the Dark Magician deck. This is very cool, this stage. Dark Magic Attack! Yeah, Dark Magician. That was my jam. And I also liked the combining of creatures as well. Why are you stopping here? Have they betrayed me? I must collect additional fare beyond this point, so give me your sword. What? He takes the sword and jumps off into the water? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I should have seen this one coming. Oh no! He betrayed me. How unexpected. I didn't get my HP back from earlier as well. Curse your inevitable betrayal. An unexpected betrayal. Oh, I'm gonna get wrecked here. Oh, I can shoot those down, okay. Oh, we got him, nice. I thought for sure we weren't gonna do that. Fusion, yeah. Dragon Ball Z style. Fusion. Ah. I'll do it the other way. Ha. Fun fact, if you... Oh man, I've only got 1 health bar left. If you'd fusioned at the same time as that, or if you replay and fusion that, we will become a fusion. That's science. He's gonna get me! Man, we were doing quite well for a while. I'm doing better than I was previously anyway. Oh yeah, oh yeah, my sword's down powered now. Right, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, I've got no range now. Oh my goodness, the monsters are back instantly. Alright then. Yeah, it's just one of those things really, like, once you... Oh, there was health there, that's so embarrassing. Once you start using continues, then you're down powered a little bit. It reminds me of, like, You know games that punish you for like using when you get lower life, for example, like the Resident Evils when you're like forced to walk slower when you get hit. Oh man. Alright then. You know what? I should be able to get this guy like this, right? I'll probably want to avoid that. I think that was a weapon power-up I just missed. There we go. Completely missing there. There we go. That is the Fire Guard. Colleen Mamba, who is standing at the top of the tower. Princess Valia has been imprisoned in crystal. Colliamba is taking a prisoner to King Claims. Okay. I remember playing like Ocarina of Time and not being able to pronounce Kakariko Village or any Zelda for that matter with that location. There we go. Ow. Oh man. We were backed in a corner, it's not good. I should just kept moving. And Final Fantasy VIII, I remember, the one I remember from Final Fantasy VIII was Quetzalcoatl. One of the Guardian Forces, their version of Summon. Hey Mystic, how you doing buddy? Welcome. Just in time to see me get a game over. How you doing Mystic? Welcome. I think we're on the last one. We've seen a lot of great games in this collection. Great value collection for sure. As always, I'm excited to see what Blaze will announce next. For sure. Be interesting to see what they have up their sleeve for their next collection. Oh, I should have known there was that monster coming, because I've seen it. I need the weapon power up here. You're busy, but it's good. That's good to hear, Mystic. Yeah, it's always good to be busy. Being busy helps the prevent the mind from wandering, for sure. Keeps you busy, as they say. Oh no! I need that. It disappeared when it went off screen. Cruel world of video games. At least there's no 4 damage. There we go. A bit of balance for sure. Yeah, you definitely need a pause every now and then as well. That is also true. Right. Got them this time. I'm not going to hang around here because that monster will drop down. I say, and I hang around to get hit. Needed that power up anyway, so that's fine. Okay, that guy doesn't really tell me anything useful. That I'm aware of anyway. Oh my goodness, getting hit by everything. I should probably speak to him anyway, just in case you have to speak to him. You never know, sometimes you have to speak to these characters. Alright, yeah, this is where I went down a minute ago, because I just got wrecked. I'm just gonna jump over these guys, I'm gonna try to. Oh my goodness. I think we're going down here again. Yeah, same place. Same place as last time. Oh, we've got one more go. Okay, this will be the last go. And then we'll wrap up for this collection. See if I can get past that point on this attempt. But great collection for sure. Individually, these games would cost you a lot of money. But in this collection, you're looking at a solid value for money. go. Like 17 pounds, or $20 as it were, is a fantastic price for these. I think I take less damage just running next to them and hitting them. So many power-ups for weapons I'm not currently using. Oh, I fell down. There we go. And yeah, I'm not really experiencing any... Like, these all seem to be... Oh, you know what? They're random, because that wasn't that power-up last time. Got all of my health back. Stand a better chance this time. Yeah, I'm just going to walk past this guy. There's some health. Nice. Okay. Be crazy if I can make it this time. Okay, you know what? I put myself in a really bad place there and fell down into this guy. Populous for PC, Mystic? I do actually have that game. In the big box. Man, I fell down there. I fell down hard. And now everything's come at me at once. Not hitting him, actually. That's such an awkward placement for that enemy. It popped in your head. It populous in your head. That barely works. Can't hit him. There we go. I can hit him like that. There we go. Wow. Okay. Well, at least we're past that bit. Great game. I do love Let's Up. Oh no. Okay, that's not as bad as I thought it would be. There's a bunch of great, not just world building, but also strategy games on the PC I do enjoy. Westwood Studio used to make great ones before they were... Oh my goodness. It's still this bit actually, even though I defeated the monster that prevented me, it's still this bit that's getting me. Oh my goodness! This is just wrecking me. And now I'm stuck here. Oh wow. It was still the same place! Even though I had made it past the monster. Wow, okay. Well, I guess that is the point of no return, my friends. For Valis 3 in this point. At least on this attempt. But regardless, guys, great collection of games. Great compilation here on the Evercade. Playing it on the Evercade VS. Fantastic value for money. Hey, appreciate it, Mystic. You guys are awesome. And for sure, great collection here of Arcus Odyssey, Beast Wrestler, Dino Land, El Viento, Exile, Final Zone, Grandia, Soldis, Tracia, Valis, and Valis 3 on this collection. Very cool, very cool. And like I mentioned, guys, the Valis collection here on the Evercade VS also plays on the handheld or the home system as well. Great stuff. Caterpillar ensured the destruction of the world. It did, Jonan. Exile looks good, Mystic. It does. There's a bunch of great games on this. Playing them through the Evercade VS console. Very reasonably priced system. And it was pretty cool. And there you go, guys. That was unboxing. Playing a little bit of the games on the Renovation Collection 1. Thank you for checking this out. Thank you for being awesome. And thank you for supporting the channel. I have been MVL. Nice. Exactly, Mystic. And I will catch you next time.